Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? We have quite a few things to talk about today, okay? And the first thing is should come as no shock to any of us, really. But I was just like, oh, you've got to be kidding me again. So the White House has announced that there's another $50 billion loan going out to that country. Yeah. And I'm like, great. Did you forget about us over here? Huh? Did you forget about North Carolina? Did you forget about Tennessee? Ask it for a friend, you know? Yeah.
The United States and G7 are now making good on that commitment. Together, we will leverage income earned from frozen Russian sovereign assets to provide a total of $50 billion of extraordinary revenue acceleration ERA loans to Ukraine. This will lend vital support to the people of Ukraine as they defend their country, and it also makes clear aggressors and tyrants will be responsible for the damage they cause.
So apparently, New Jersey has gone into a state of emergency due to the, I can't believe I'm even going to say this, okay, alien drone crisis every night. The state of emergency is now in effect. Y'all, it's not, I'm going to say this again, ET is not coming here to phone home. All right? Stop. I've told you what it is. Please do your own research, okay? Look up the company CACI. That is the initials, CACI, okay? Please. That's who's doing it. Anyway, now, I stand with this woman and every parent in this school board meeting. The school board would not allow this woman to pray at the school board meeting, so she did it anyway. And every parent in this school board meeting joined her. Watch.
When this woman decided to pray at a school board meeting, the school board chair told her she's not allowed to. But he wasn't ready for what happened next.
So I would like to ask, if you guys don't mind, I'd like to pray for Suffolk Public Schools with all of you.
Ma'am. No, ma'am. We ask that you get back on to your topic. No one.
That is my topic, sir.
Well, then it's not permitted at this time.
To pray for our schools is not permitted.
That's correct. And we're going to ask Attorney Waller if you could speak to it.
Our Father, who art in heaven,
Father, at this time, we're going to go to recess. The officers to remove. Officers, go on recess. Can you clear the room?
So the Dems are now urging 46 to commute the sentences of all federal death row inmates. They are claiming that the death penalty is a cruel, racist, and fundamentally flawed punishment. Where do I stand with it? Well, it really depends on the crime here, okay? You have, I mean, I feel that we have a lot of innocent people that are on death row, okay? And that's a proven fact. So, you know, make sure that they are 100% guilty first and foremost, okay? And, you know, there are actually, there are some who were juveniles who were sentenced and then had their sentences commuted to life without parole. I think those need to be looked at as well, in my honest opinion. Yeah.
Today, on Human Rights Day, we call on President Biden to do the right thing, to use his clemency authority to commute the death sentences of the 40 individuals on death row, to resentence them to a prison term, and to save lives. State-sanctioned murder is not justice. And the death penalty is a cruel, racist, and fundamentally flawed punishment that has no place in our society. It is deeply discriminatory and has disproportionately been weaponized against Black, brown, and low-income families for far too long. It is long past time for President Biden to make good on his campaign promise to address the federal death penalty. With 40 days left in his presidency, we must move with urgency and ensure that history never repeats itself.
So here's a question for anyone and anyone who resides in Rhode Island. What is going on in Coventry, Rhode Island? If you don't know, watch this and I will explain.
This is at 8:57 on this Tuesday. I mean, this is a massive show of force investigation. Coventry, Rhode Island, where FBI Joint Terrorism Task Force have descended once again on this plot of town land, and this time with an excavator. Last Monday, they were here, and they had canine, and then they were all digging. But this is a completely different scenario here. And I can't stress enough how much the whole area is blocked off. It was unusual last Monday. It's even more unusual now, a week later.
So there is an investigation underway after human remains were found in a Coventry neighborhood. Coventry detectives and FBI agents were seen digging through underbrush with rakes and sifting through leaves in the woods off Gadoury, that's G-A-D-O-U-R-Y Avenue near Eisenhower Street. Canines were also seen leading their handlers in and out of the woods as investigators were photographing and marking what appears to be spots of interest with little red flags. Human remains were discovered in the woods, though it is unclear exactly when or where the human remains are believed to be connected to an older cold case. So investigators, they flew a drone through the woods to cover more ground and brought in a backhoe to dig deep down into the dirt. It also appears that detectives were scanning the underbrush with metal detectors and collecting various items. Yeah. This is actually the second time the woods near Coventry West Warwick town line has been searched in the past week. So something is hinky in Hinkyville. Yeah. So here are two videos that I'm going to leave you with, all right? And I hope you enjoy them. And they are husband and wife teams, okay? The first is, men, how much do you trust your wife, huh? And the second one is, just reminds me of me and my husband Sean to a T. It really does. I hope you enjoy them. Ciao.
Trust my wife.
And just aim for the Please hit it. Please hit it.
1.
Let's go for it.
What was that?
That was perfect.
Oh, that was perfect.
Don't
Trust my wife.
you ever get looking?
2, 3,
Oh my fucking. No, we done. We done.
2, 1.
Oh. What the heck? You didn't even